Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. It is Sunday night, and we are getting started with our live stream. Day night. Well, I hope you all had a good week this week. I had a really good week. I spent yesterday in Ozark, Alabama. I was down there for a family reunion, so had a good time. It was quite enjoyable. So today's video is about my YouTube experience. I am happy to report to you that I have received over 1,000 subscribers thanks to you all. And I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel. And I appreciate anyone who is going to be a future subscriber to my channel. I'm going to give it just a couple minutes so that people can get into the live stream. And once you get into the live stream, go ahead and make a comment so that I'll know you're in here. And then I'll go ahead and get started. So today's video is about my YouTube experience. I have been doing YouTube now for about 3.5 years and really have not taken it extremely seriously since starting. I have just kind of been doing it as a side thing. Hey, Dustin, good to see you on here. I'm doing well. Good to see you, man. Hey, Christian, how are you? Good to see you. Dustin was on my last live stream. It's good to see you on here again. But I don't recognize you, Christian. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Good to see you. So I started YouTube about 3.5 years ago when I was still working full time. And my YouTube channel at the time had the name Side Hustle Sam. Since then, I have changed the name of the YouTube channel to Retire Inspired. And that's what I have up here on this sign now. All right, Christian. So you just retired in January. I did too. I retired in January. What kind of job did you do and where do you live, Christian? So what made me start a YouTube channel? That's the question. What made me want to start a YouTube channel? Well, the main thing that made me want to start a YouTube channel was to be able to document some things that I was doing. Maybe even if it's not for anyone else, just for myself and for my kids. I have 4 kids. I have 2 boys and 2 girls. They're all adults now. You live in Michigan and worked for the government. Okay. Well, I don't know how long you have been a member of my channel, but for you and anybody else that's listening, my channel is about my retirement experience, and it's basically I talk about the things that I'm doing in retirement and kind of give people ideas about what they can do, and also give people a little bit of information about what kind of issues retirees are facing. Since I have been retired 6 months ago, I've really not experienced any issues yet, but I'm sure that along the way I will be experiencing some issues, and so I'll be talking about those as I go along. Marty says, "Hey, good to see you, Marty. Good to see you in here." And Rat Stash, I guess it's Renee with Rat Stash who is watching tonight, or are you both you and Todd watching tonight? That's good to see you on here tonight. So 3.5 years ago, I started my YouTube channel, and basically when I started it, I thought, I probably won't get more than 100 subscribers. I really had very low expectations, and maybe that was part of the problem. I should have had higher expectations. So both, okay, so Renee and Todd and your cats are watching. You must be watching on your TV in the living room. If you are, thank you for joining me. I'm going to set my alarm so that I can catch your live stream tomorrow, because Rat Stash does a live stream every Monday. But getting back to my YouTube channel, and when I started it 3.5 years ago, it was mainly just something to do for fun, and just, you know, to say that I did it, you know, one of those bucket list kind of things. And so I went along, very slow growth, maybe 10, 15. I think I had 100 subscribers at 6 months. I'm not sure, but when we go into my dashboard, I'll be able to show you my dashboard, and it'll tell you exactly how many subscribers I've had at any given time in the time that I've had my YouTube channel. But tonight is kind of a celebration, because I am celebrating my first dollar earned with YouTube. Let me tell you a little bit about YouTube. There's some very interesting facts that you may or may not know. But did you know that YouTube was originally designed to be a dating app? Isn't that an eye-catching fact? That YouTube was initially designed for dating. Most of us thought YouTube is used to watch videos, right? But the main idea of launching YouTube was to let people find their perfect match. The co-founders launched YouTube and asked people to share their videos stating their likes, dislikes, interests, so that they could find the one person from the viewers in their match. However, the co-founders, Jawed Karim, Carrot Hurley, and Steve Chin, found that their idea of making YouTube a dating app was not working. People were shy about uploading their videos because it seemed a bit creepy. It was the time when one of the co-founders, Jawed Karim, uploaded a video of him in 2005, which was me at the zoo. It was officially the first video uploaded to YouTube. Isn't that a very interesting fact? I think that is really neat. And did you know that PayPal indirectly funds YouTube? That's correct. Actually, there was no direct link between PayPal and YouTube, but the founders of YouTube were employees at PayPal. Who would have thought that some employees could build such a great platform? Did you know that YouTube began on Valentine's Day? That's correct. YouTube was launched on February 14th, 2005. But the first video was uploaded over 2 months later on Saturday, April 23rd, 2005. It was the co-founder, Jawed Karim, who uploaded the video. Also, I don't know if you know this, you may know this, it may be common knowledge, but did you know that Google owns YouTube? That's right, you heard it right. Earlier, YouTube was a separate entity, but just after 18 months, in 2006, Google bought it at a whopping price of $1.65 billion. The value demonstrates the impact YouTube has had on its users. The fun fact about YouTube is that it was a fortune for the founders, who went from being employees at PayPal and saving their bonuses for the website to becoming multi-millionaires in just a few years. Here's one I bet you didn't know. Did you know that YouTube plays pranks on its users? That's right. I feel pity for the users who got pranked by YouTube. This started in 2008, when YouTube first pranked its users by redirecting them to Ricky Astley's music video, Never Gonna Give You Up. Every time they clicked on any link, this was known as the Ricky Rolling prank. So in 2009, YouTube pranked its users by turning the page upside down whenever any user clicked on any video and called it a new page layout. And the latest one is the funniest. Once YouTube collaborated with a newspaper satire company called The Onion and claimed that a video sharing website contest was launched. They said that the winner of the contest would be revealed shortly. Fun fact is that took it seriously and went live for almost 12 hours. That's funny, but it's true. And also, did you know that YouTube had another URL? There was when YouTube was launched in 2005, there was already an existing domain named youtube.com. It was spelled UTUBE.com. So, be it misfortunate, this created a misunderstanding for Universal Tube and Rollform equipment as they got overwhelmed by the people who tried to spell its name phonetically. And YouTube.com, UTUBE, was later named YouTubeOnline.com. YouTube's most viewed music video. Every one of you must have watched this amazing music video, the Spanish pop song Despacito by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yan. Yes, this music video from 2017 is YouTube's most viewed music video with over 8 billion views. Moreover, the video holds the Guinness World Record for the most liked video on YouTube with 29,585,207,000 likes. As of October 2022, the number had even crossed 50 billion. So those are just a few of the real interesting facts about YouTube. I think it's really interesting that that YouTube has been around since 2005, and there are a lot of people who use YouTube. Did you know that Gen Xers think that it's easy to make a career being an influencer? Did you know that 53% of Gen Xers believe that becoming an influencer is a reputable career choice? And a similar share would quit their current jobs if they could become an influencer, if it was enough to pay for their lifestyle. 3 in 10 young people would even pay to become an influencer. So the numbers are in line with a similar 2019 report from Morning Consult, showing that appetite for influencing holds strong for young social media users, even as controversial platforms changes and a not insignificant amount of content creator controversies have come into public view the last 4 years. So the study shows that only a very small percent of YouTubers actually become influencers and actually are able to make a living with becoming an influencer. Let's see what this says here. Okay, YouTube has over 2.5 billion monthly active users with 56% male and 44% female. People watch over 1 billion hours of video on YouTube every day, which is equivalent to more than 100,000 years of content. The average viewing session is 40 minutes, and more than 70% of watch time comes from mobile devices. So more than 500 hours of video are uploaded on YouTube every minute. In fact, the video content uploaded to YouTube every 2 minutes is more than the 3 major US television networks created in 60 years. So YouTube is the most visited website in the world after Google. It's also bigger than any US cable network among the key demographic of 18 to 49-year-olds. And YouTube introduced pre-roll ads in August of 2007 after Chad Hurley initially rejected them as bothersome. So you see, I don't know, for those of you who are watching me right now, I don't know how many of you spend time watching YouTube, but I can say for myself, don't forget cats. Invisible River Ranch, I don't recognize you. You must be a newer subscriber. If you are, or if you're not, tell us who you are and where you live and how long you've been subscribed. I'd be interested in hearing more about you. But yeah, YouTube is becoming the new TV. We are a consumer society, I guess you could say. And I'm just as guilty as anybody else. I am a consumer from the Sonora Desert. That is awesome. Sonoran Desert. Is that in Arizona or is that in California? Or is it in some other state? Just curious. Arizona. Okay. So he says that's in Arizona. So, I'm like, for you guys that are watching me, you're a consumer because you're watching me on YouTube, right? And for you people who are watching me after this live stream, you're a consumer. You're watching a YouTube video like it's TV. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I want to encourage every one of you who are watching these videos to watch them more often, especially mine, because now that I'm monetized, it seems to matter a little bit more to me, right? So Invisible River says he's on the northeast side of Mount Lemon, Tucson, and Tucson is 50 miles away from where he is. Invisible River, I don't know if you've watched my videos that I have posted in the past, but I have a whole series of videos where I took a road trip in January when I first started my retirement experience. And I went to Quartzsite and went to the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous in Quartzsite. And then I stayed there for a week and attended the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, which was a lot of fun. I had a great time. And then after that was over, I decided to go on and drive out to Las Vegas, Nevada, and see the Pawn Stars place. You may have seen me wearing a Pawn Stars hat in some of my previous videos. But yeah, I went on out to the place, the Pawn Stars store out there in Las Vegas, and had a great time. Got to see the store out there. Didn't see any of the celebrities that run the store, like Rick or Big Hoss or Chum Lee or any of them. But I did get to go to the candy store that Chum Lee has, so that was fun too. Well, I appreciate you clicking on my live event. Are you a subscriber, Invisible River? I hope so. If not, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching this and you're watching it later and you're not a subscriber, be sure and hit my subscribe button so that you can watch future videos and become a subscriber of mine. There's one thing that I want you to be aware of. In the comment section of my live stream, there's a little square that has a $sign on it. If you feel like you want to give me a super chat, I would be most appreciative, and I would be sure and give you a shout out. Because in order for me to receive my first money that I am getting paid by YouTube, I have to have made at least $10. Oh yeah, of course I'm going to sub you, Invisible River. So in order to, okay, here's your information at Invisible River Ranch. This channel is very informational on wealth building. Okay, very good. Thank you. I need information on wealth building. So I'm going to get into my channel page and let you guys see what it looks like. So give me just a second to pull this up. So you'll be able to see my analytics, and you'll be able to see what a YouTube influencer's channel analytics look like and what the page looks like. So here it is. This is my channel analytics. And you can see here that my estimated revenue up to today's date is $2.47. Woohoo! But you know what? That's one of my bucket list things. I wanted to be able to see if I could make money on YouTube. And I now have. I can say that I have made money on YouTube. Now, you know, I'm not really worried if I don't make a bunch of money, but I will say that when I started, what really got me thinking, hey, this is really something that could happen, is I had a video that kind of went viral. Actually, it did go viral, and it is up to 60,000 views as of today's date. But the video that I had that went viral was when I went to the American Picker store in Nashville, Tennessee, and I walked through the store with a camera, and I kind of videoed everything and talked during the video. Now, there was a part of that video that I've had to delete the audio because it had music in the background, and it said that I would not be monetized on that unless I did. So I went back and I deleted the music in that video. Oh, that was Rat Stash that said that about Invisible River Ranch. So you must have looked that up. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for looking that up, Renee. I appreciate that. Let's get back into my analytics. You see it says channel analytics here on the top. You've got a dashboard. You've got content. You can look at all your comments. You can look at your subtitles. You can look at your copyright, and you can also look at how much you earn. So if I wanted to see how much I earn, I can click on that, and I can look here at page ads, and I can see my analytics, and it'll tell me that I've earned $2.47 as of today's date. And it shows you where that started right here. On July 7th is the day that I actually became monetized. And I had a video that was published since then called Make Money with Side Hustles in Retirement, where I repair or put unboxing of a PS2. Then I had a short that got about almost 1,000 views. And then today's video is going to be coming out, so it'll be showing on there. Invisible River Ranch, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Here is your shout out. And, you know, that $2 is going to go towards my $10. Oh, Rat Stash, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all are going to put me over the $10 so that I'll be able to go ahead and put my financial information in and get that monetization started so that I can start receiving paychecks from YouTube. I understand that they pay once a month. That's what I heard. So so I can't wait to see what the first one is going to look like. Let's see. Let's go back to the channel analytics. I can go to overview here, and I can see how many views my channel has had in the last 28 days. And that's not just that's not just my views from videos that I put out. It's also views from my live streams. It's also views from my shorts, and I've gotten a lot of views from shorts recently. So it also showed me my watch time in the last 28 days. Also, see where I put a video out here on the 28th of June. Then I had 39 hours of watch time on the 30th of June, and then it has declined since then. And that flea market video brought it back up to 22, and then it went down again. So what happens is when you put up a video, then you have a little bit of a spike, and then it goes down again. Invisible River Ranch, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And now you made that. Oh, I did make that $5. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm up to 8, and then add the $2, and I'm at $10. So thank you so much. You made my day. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Rat Stash, also for contributing the $5 that you gave. So I've had 47 new subscribers in the last 28 days. So I was able to go over 1,000 subscribers. By the way, if you go over 1,000 subscribers and you've got your 4,000 watch hours, that's what the requirements are in order to become a monetized channel. So you have to have 4,000 watched hours, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And since the time that I became monetized, actually on around the 3rd or the 4th of July, but I kept looking at it, and I wasn't seeing the dollar signs beside my videos. It was actually showing a dollar sign with a mark through it, which was meaning that I was not getting paid for those videos. So I called YouTube customer service, and I asked them, why wasn't I getting paid for my videos? And they kept looking at it and kept looking at it, and they do take a percentage of the super chats. I don't know how much they take, and I don't know if that counts toward 65% you get or so. Okay, is what Invisible River Ranch says. And Invisible River Ranch says I'm a long way from that. How close are you to being monetized, Invisible River Ranch? Invisible River, I'll subscribe to you. Okay, well, that's very kind of you to do that, Renee. Renee and Todd, their channel, I watch every one of their videos, and I enjoy their channel as well. But they've been doing it for a few years now. I don't know how long you guys have been doing it. Maybe you'll put your information down there about how long you've been doing it. But they are like so close to being monetized. They're just under the 4,000 watch hours to become monetized. So they're going to get it. I just know they are. So Invisible River Ranch, you have 70 subs. That's great. That's, we all have to start somewhere. I remember when I thought I had done something when I got 100 subscribers. Yep, you're just starting. And that's the thing about YouTube is you have to start. You can't say, well, I'm going to do it one day. This is something that I've always dreamed about doing, but you just never do it. You just got to start. I mean, some of the best advice that I've heard from YouTubers is that the best way to do it is just to start making videos, whether they're really bad videos or if they're good videos, and you just take off right away. I've seen a couple of channels where they've started their YouTube channel, and their goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers within 6 weeks. And some of them have done it, and some of them have not. But the statistics I was looking at is that only 1%, less than 1%, 0.01% of people who start YouTube channels actually become monetized. And the reason for that is because most people quit before they get there. So Renee says they only need 95 hours to go to be monetized. So what I want everyone who is watching this video, either whether you're watching it live, don't stop watching live to go watch Renee and Todd's videos. But when you get done watching this live stream, I want you to go to their channel. I want you to start watching their videos, and I want you to just keep watching it. Put it on a continuous loop so that it continues on and keeps going. So they started in 2019, and Invisible River Ranch says, "I know I can't do that. What can you not do? I'm sorry, I missed it. Did I say something that you can't do?" And Rat Stash has 1,500 subs, so they have way more subs than I do. They hit 1,000 back. I think it was November or December. You can't do a live stream. Why not? There's no reason why you can't do a live stream. I talked Renee and Todd into doing their live streams on StreamYard. They were doing it. I think they were just doing it through the regular YouTube app before. But I kind of talked to them about doing their live streams on StreamYard. And so they're doing all their live streams on StreamYard now, and I really like the way StreamYard works, because I like being able to share my screen like I do here, and I think you can do that on the regular YouTube app too. But I just kind of like the layout of the StreamYard. So I also can look at my audience and see who is watching my videos. I can see there are 807 people that are returning viewers. Those are the ones that are in purple. You see that line is kind of flat. So there are 807 people that come back and watch my videos on a regular basis. And it shows it, like when I put out this video on July 8th, I had a lot of new viewers. So the one in the turquoise colored line are new viewers. So I had 406 new viewers when I did my last live on June 30th. I had 406 new viewers on that day, and then on the next day I had 486 new viewers, and then it dropped down to 99. So you can see that it goes up and it goes down with the viewers. You can watch and just see in real time who's watching your videos, and whether it's new viewers or old viewers. See, when I did this short, I don't know if anyone saw that short. It was kind of silly. I got a mask because I sell on eBay. I got this mask at a thrift store. It's a Jurassic Park mask, and when you open the mouth, it's like that. If you remember that Chewbacca video where the woman put the Chewbacca mask on and was just getting tickled at herself because it made that noise every time she opened her mouth. But this is a Jurassic Park Velociraptor mask, and it does the same thing. So I did a video with that mask on to kind of demonstrate how it works for the eBay, because I'm going to put that video up on my listing to show that the mask works. But I figured if I'm making a video, I might as well make a short too. So when I did this video right here, I had 980 new viewers. So that was another video. It was actually 3 shorts. Let's see, on this date, July 11th, I did 3 shorts. So I had 980 new viewers. So I'm getting a lot of views on my shorts, which is pretty cool. Okay. Invisible River Ranch, you're on a mission. What is your mission? To teach people about finance? I like StreamYards. I do. I like it too. And Renee says, correct. Correct. Are you correct about saying correct about something I said, or correct about something somebody else has said? So down here, you can look at your videos, and you can see the videos that are growing your audience and which videos are not growing your audience. You can see here if I open this up, this tab right here, it shows the first 7 days of performance of all of my videos. So I can see who's watching, which videos are gaining the most traction, which videos are not. So I can steer clear of those videos that are just not doing well. And I've had a few of those, but I've also had a couple that have just gone viral. And I will go to my studio in just a second and kind of show you some of those videos. And to be honest with you, this video right here, it got 842 views. It's called, it was about an eviction that I did at my rental house. And it got 847 views, which is more than my typical video that I put out. The desert out here used to have them dinosaurs. This place is their river valley. My mission is to entertain people. Okay, very, very good. Well, that's part of my goal here is to entertain people, but also to educate people, but not just the people that I'm talking to, but also myself. While I'm doing the research, like today, I did a little bit of research getting these facts about YouTube so that I could share this with my audience so that this video wouldn't just be about me. I wanted to share these facts with my audience about YouTube that are very interesting. And by the way, I'm going to go back to those facts because I've got a couple more facts that I want to share before the end of the video. If I just did anything, wouldn't entertain. Depends on what you do. What kind of skills do you have, Invisible River Ranch? I think you probably have some skills. Everybody's got a skill, right? So at least I can type here and not get yelled at. That's true. That's true. But sometimes, my friend, you have to just step out in faith and you have to put yourself in a place that you're not comfortable. You have to make yourself uncomfortable. Here's another fact about YouTube. Their first video that crossed over 1 billion views was Gangnam Style. Remember that? Do you remember that video, Gangnam Style, the Gangnam Style dance? Almost everyone has once gotten on the dance floor to this song. In July of 2002, Psy's Gangnam Style went off like an unavoidable infection among people. On December 21st, 2012, it became the first video to hit 1 billion views on YouTube. Can you imagine? In just a few months, Gangnam Style became the most watched video on YouTube. So just a little bit of history on YouTube, some of their most watched videos. On July 17th of 2016, Korean education brand Pinkfong made history with the release of their video, Baby Shark Dance. Remember Baby Shark Dance? Everybody loved that one, didn't they? Especially people with young children, which became the first video on YouTube to surpass 10 billion views, dethroning the former record holder, Despacito, and cementing its place in the annals of entertainment. The video currently stands at the top of the most viewed videos with over 11 billion views. Hang on, I've got something else. A YouTube trivia. YouTube has more reach than cable TV. In the United States, people ages 18 to 49 tend to spend most of their time watching YouTube as compared to local TV. So, this is due to increasing cable TV rates, which makes telecommunications more expensive for people to afford. How many of you are watching that have cut your cable? I cut mine. I cut my cable right off. I don't have cable anymore. I have internet, and that is it. So let's see. You got a skill, magic. Okay, well, get on there and do magic. You can also get on there and just randomly talk about things. You can talk about life. You can talk about experiences. Did you know that our experiences are what makes us human? Did you know that when we look into that camera and we share our most inner thoughts and our most inner experiences, our most inner feelings with the world, that people will listen? People like to hear that stuff. I was watching a YouTuber yesterday. I just his channel just got in my feed somehow. I guess it was because of the algorithm was bringing it to my feed. But he was a neurosurgeon making thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars every year. Very successful neurosurgeon, and he just quit his neurosurgeon job because he wanted to become because he did not feel like he was fulfilling his purpose as a neurosurgeon. And so he wanted to find what his purpose was in life because he did not feel that it was being a neurosurgeon and making $400,000 or $500,000 a year. So sometimes you have to follow your heart. And if following your heart is just making a video, just sitting down and making a live video like I'm doing right now, then do it. I mean, nobody's going to yell at you. They may say unkind things in the comments, which I've had some unkind comments, but you know what? It's like they used to say when you were in elementary school, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So sometimes that's what you got to do. Yep, that's a lot of cat food. I would watch a magic show. Yes, I would too. Cable cut in 2022. Yeah, I've had my cable cut for several years, and I also don't have a home phone anymore. How many people have a home phone? Just internet. So Rat Stash says no cable, only Netflix and Sling. Invisible River says, well, here's the deal. My trademark is for live news, sports, music, arts, and entertainment. Well, as soon as I get off of this live stream, I'm going to go to your YouTube channel and I'm going to subscribe to your channel. And I'm going to make a challenge for you, Invisible River Ranch. I'm going to challenge you to start doing live streams. And I will even, if you do start doing live streams, I will even come on your channel and go live with you if you want, if you're interested. So I'm going to back up and go to my dashboard again with my YouTube dashboard. See if it'll let me do that. My YouTube studio dashboard. So the main dash channel. This is what it looks like. Here it comes. Dustin says his landline was cut in 2022 as well. Only internet with Xfinity. Yep. That's what I do. Only internet. So this is the dashboard. Let's go down and look at stuff on the dashboard. See, I can see my latest comments, and I've had to go back, and if you've made any comments on my channel in the last year and I haven't actually left you a response, it'll leave those comments up until I leave a response. If I just hit the like button, which I did on several of those, I just hit that like on there, and the comment never goes away. It's still there, and I will be seeing it until I respond to it. So I will be responding to every comment anybody ever makes on any of my videos, and I will try to be more than just a 1 or 2 word response. I will try to personalize my comment to you So if you comment on my channel, on any video on my channel, I will personally respond to you. I won't just give you a 1 or 2 word response, which I don't like it when people do that. And to me, that just that says I don't really care about you as a viewer. So then we can go down and we can look at content. That's the next thing. That shows all my videos. You see this little, I don't know if you can see my pointer or not, but there's a little dollar sign right here. And that's what I was saying when I first got I met the requirements to be monetized, and I was actually should have been monetized. It didn't get turned on until I went in and turned on. I had to turn on my AdSense. That's what it was. I had to go turn on my AdSense. So Todd and Renee, if you're watching this, when you do hit that 4,000 subscriber mark, be sure and go immediately to your AdSense and turn that on, and make sure that this little thing right here beside your there's a monetization, a new tab that you get that says monetization, and it says on. Make sure that your monetization is on so that you'll be getting paid for your videos. And then shorts is the same thing. It'll show all my shorts, and monetization. It tells you how many views you've had on everything, every video and every short. It tells you how many comments you've had, and it tells you likes versus dislikes. When you get dislikes on videos, it actually makes your percentage lower. I don't know if that affects your algorithm or not. I know there's one YouTuber that he says, give me a like or a dislike. I don't care, either one. Just give me a like or a dislike. Just give me one of them. So, so he does that. I was going to see if, see, this shows my post too. And so I made one post that says, okay, guys, it's getting real. I have officially opened up my official membership page. So this will allow members to get early access to my videos and also private content that I make just for members. So if you're not a member and you're interested in becoming a member of my channel, please consider becoming a member of my channel. This also has my playlist, and I need to get busy making some more playlists. I have my road trip that I made in January where there are 9 videos. Airbnb, I've made 12 videos that have something to do with Airbnb. I've got my haul videos, and then I've got my what sold videos. So so I'm going to be a little bit better about making those playlists, because people can go to your playlist and they can actually see what has played on your on certain playlists, and they can watch those continuously, and that can also build up your watchtowers if they like one certain thing. Like, say somebody really liked the videos that I made when I went on my road trip, then they can watch all my videos on the road trip, and that's 7 videos altogether. And so that'll give me a lot more watchtowers than if they just watched one video. And I've also found out a lot about YouTube by you know, we're not born knowing YouTube and how it operates. So what you need to do is you need to go to these YouTube channels where they talk about how to build your YouTube channel and how to actually become monetized. And then once you're monetized, how to start making money with YouTube, because they have some really good information. And one of the things that they said is that at the end of every video, you need to have an end screen. Now, Renee and Todd, I don't know. I can't remember from watching your videos or not, but it doesn't seem like you guys have an end screen on the end of your videos. And what that is it pops up a video up in the corner at the end of your video, and so that when the person who's watching this video, if they like what they're watching, then they can go to that video and they can see that too. And so that again is going to keep your watched hours higher, maybe you guys can let me know. I'm just drawing a blank right now. I can't remember at the end of your videos if you put that end screen on there or not. Just let me know. So if you're not, maybe if you start putting that end screen on there, that would help increase your watch hours as well. You guys have some good content, so you're gonna get there, and you're gonna get there quick. But there are a few things that you can do that can make you get there quicker, and that's one of them, is to have that end screen. So I'm trying to get this to go to my analytics. All right, so this is the channel analytics. I showed that in an earlier segment. So it's gone up a little bit to $2.67. This is my comments, subtitles, channel subtitles, copyright. Now this is a big one, is this copyright. This tab right here shows you if you have any videos that are violating the copyright. And so you see here it has matches, and that's only because I have posted the same video on more than one YouTube channel, and so it's showing those matches. So if you post content that comes from somebody else's channel, it's going to show a match, and you as a content creator, you can go to that person's channel and you can ask them to remove that content if you didn't authorize them to use that content. Now, whether or not they will remove it or they will be required to move it is yet to be determined. So I don't know if YouTube requires them to remove that content, if it's your content or not. But I don't have any removal requests, so that's good. And then messages and archive, nothing in those areas. And then I have this earn tab. This earn tab shows you the different ways that you can earn money. You got the watched paid ads, which I think I showed earlier. And that's the $2.47. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally knocked myself out. Okay, so Invisible River says it's like a taxi meter ticking that's cool. Okay. That stuff comes up at the end of the video. Yep. That's why I got trademarks. Yep. And you can say your content is copyright for free. Alrighty. All right. So let me open this back up so I can get back into my dashboard. All right, that was showing the channel analytics. And There's also a place on here where you can find create music. If you want to get music that is not copyrighted, you can get this on your dashboard. Oh no, yeah, you did lose me. All right, am I back now, Renee? I hit the wrong button. I like the blinking light. Which blinking light is that? I'm not sure. Okay, so going back to my dashboard. I wanted to see if I could go to my timeline that shows all of my content from the beginning. So let me see if I can remember how I looked at that before. But what it is, I can actually go to a place here on my dashboard. I think it's on my dashboard that shows all of the videos that I've put out since the beginning of my channel. Let me see if this is it. Let's see if I can change it to show here. This is it. Okay. All right. This videos 28 days, or I can look at from the beginning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the lifetime of my channel. Now this is really cool. If you haven't discovered this page yet, I want you to go to it, Renee and Todd, and I want you to look at your information from the beginning of when you first started your channel and see where you had your biggest jumps, where the biggest amount of increase was. Oh, you like okay. I'm not buying their music. Yep. I think it's free. It is free. You like the light on the wall behind me. Yeah. Okay. I got that at a yard sale. I like it too. All right. So now I'm going to go and show you all of my analytics from the beginning. I started my channel I started my channel in March of 2013. That's when I first opened a YouTube account. So, but I didn't even think about opening or starting a YouTube channel that I'm actually creating content at that time, 2013. I mean, I was just a consumer. I was just watching YouTube. So in March 13th of 2013 is when I actually started my YouTube channel. And what you see is where it actually starts getting a little traction here. You start seeing a little bit of movement is on March 30th of 2023. So around October, I think it was, when let me change this just a little bit, customize it to October of 2020 to show you a little bit easier to show you the progress of my channel to current. May apply. Make sure. Okay, so this will break it down since I really started making videos at the end of 2020, and you'll be able to see which videos I had that really kind of put me in a higher bracket. So top performing videos was this one right here. Oh, this is not what I wanted to see. This is April 9th through July 7th. That's not what I wanted. Let me, bear with me. Please bear with me. So I wanted 10/01/2020 to July 7th, 2024. And then I will apply that. Y'all bear with me. I know this is getting a little bit boring. But okay, so October 2020, I didn't have any activity on my channel. And then April 10th of 2023 is when you start to see the chart. Let me change that to starting with April 10th, 2023. And then apply. Okay, this will show you what it's doing. Because it's loading up and it's taking a little while. All right, here we go. So you can see April 10th, 2023, I Picked the American Picker Store was published. Let me see if I can scroll down just a little bit. That was my most watched video that I've had since I've started YouTube. This is not easy, okay? Okay, so I Picked the American Picker Store in Nashville, Tennessee is the most watched video that I've done so far. And I told you wrong earlier. I think I said it has 60,000 views, but according to this, it has 57,758 views. And so this is that video's analytics, and it shows that on May 4th of 2023, I had 1,650 views on that one video. On this is when it was going viral. And then on May 8th, I had 3,177 views on that same video. And then on May 14th, I had 3,659 views on that video. So it was getting a lot of traction. YouTube must have picked it up in the algorithm. And so it got a lot of traction and it really grew. And I got most of my early subscribers through that video. I think I've gotten over here. It says down here, I've got 158 subscribers from that one video over the lifetime of the video. So that one particular video has gotten me 158 subscribers. But the next video, and this one is what I would call an evergreen video. This is one I called I Picked R.M. Brooks General Store in Rugby, Tennessee. I went to this store in Rugby, Tennessee. It was an old general store. It was open in the early 1900s, very early 1900s, and it still operated to this day in the same way that it was operated back in the early 1900s. And so I heard about this place on another YouTube channel called the Appalachian Channel. And so I decided to go and make a visit. And when I did, I wanted to make a video while I was there, and I wanted to get the fried bologna sandwich that Tiffany makes. But you see, that video has really done well as well. It has gotten 36,000 views itself. So that video, and that was September of 2023. So that video got 1,791 views on October 17th, and then 1,194 on October 20th, and then it just went down from there. So you can kind of see, but I want you to notice something with this this American Picker video that I did. It kind of went down to the baseline and stayed there, but this one here, this R.M. Brooks General Store video with the green line, it still is staying pretty steady. It's what I would call an evergreen video. It has times when it continues to get a lot of views on a regular basis. On almost a daily basis, I get 100 views on that one video. So so I want to that in the future. I think that's what I need to be focusing on, is making more content like that. Invisible River Ranch says it took 10 years. What took 10 years? Took me 3 years to get out of Florida and find out what I had in my head, on the ground. A lot of people them like them pickers. Yeah, I like them pickers too. But you know, the stuff that was in their store was just really expensive. So I think that's one of the things that got people's attention in the video too, is because everything was so expensive in there. I mean, the average person can't really afford. I wanted to show you something here. You see this? I hate that writing gets on there. You see this red blip right here where I got 1,652 views? That was from a short that I had that took off and just did 1,600 views in a few hours. That was one that I did where I was just being silly and cutting up, and I made a video called Grandpa in Space, and I was lip syncing to it, Welcome to Our World, and it looked like I was on the International Space Station in the background, but it got a lot of views, and it wasn't originally called Grandpa in Space, but one of the people commented on it and they said Grandpa in Space, and so I decided to borrow what they said, and I called my video Grandpa in Space, because I am a grandpa after all. I have 2 granddaughters. But I did another video where I went back to R.M. Brooks General Store. This was in April of 2024, and I sat down with the owner of R.M. Brooks General Store, and I interviewed her, and that video has also done very well. It's 6,476 views up to this point, and I think that's going to be another evergreen video that keeps getting views on a regular basis, because I'm still getting views on that one on a regular basis. And then the last one is also about R.M. Brooks. The last one that, okay, so here is, oh, come on. Here is the American Pickers video. It's the one that's done the most, 57,758 views. The next 3 videos are all at the same place, and they have all done very well. I picked R.M. Brooks store in Tennessee, in Rugby, Tennessee, talking to Tiffany at R.M. Brooks General Store. And then this last one that I did at R.M. Brooks General Store, it was titled R.M. Brooks is More Than Just a General Store in Rugby, Tennessee. And I interviewed this guy. If you see him on the left, his name is Ronnie. And Ronnie had a testimonial about being a former being addicted to drugs in the past. And his testimonial was just so strong and touching. I felt like I wanted to make a video about it, so I did. And he was gracious enough to be able to do that, and I appreciate him for that too. So Invisible River Ranch says it took him 3 years to get out of Florida and find what I had in my head on the ground. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get back to my regular view here. So I appreciate you all for staying with me. I have been on here for over an hour now, and I want to thank you all for being subscribers to my channel. For those of you who are subscribers, and for those of you who are not yet subscribers on my channel, I I would appreciate it if you'd consider subscribing to my channel, because I think I have a lot of more interesting content that I'm going to be putting out in the future. And if you would like, also, please hit that notification bell so that when I put out another video in the future, you'll be notified and you'll be aware that I put out a video. It'll let you know so you can go watch it. And if you're interested in becoming a member of my channel, the membership is open. I did find a great place. Before you go, Invisible River Ranch, tell us what great place you found. I'm going to be putting out some more content, and I'm going to be continuing to try different things, because I think that the next viral video is just one video away. And I'm looking forward to continuing on with YouTube and seeing how it goes. I'm taking it a lot more seriously now. I'm not going to ever get so serious that I feel like I have to make content in order to feed myself. I kind of feel sorry for the content creators who have gotten to a point where they are basically dependent on the income for YouTube in order to be able to pay their bills. I admire them. I think it's great that they are able to get to that level of being a YouTube content creator, but it's just a scary thing when you think that there could come a day that your content is no longer relevant or no longer interesting to people, or maybe you just lose your mojo and you're no longer able to produce stuff that's interesting anymore. And then you're out of a job and you got to go find a way to make a living. So that's scary. My content is about retirement, because I am retired, and I'm very happy to be retired, enjoying retirement. And I'm going to be sharing more about retirement and also some of the pitfalls in retirement. Fortunately, I haven't fallen onto any pitfalls, but I want to make sure that I'm aware of the pitfalls that are out there so that I can avoid those when they do come up. And I want you to be aware of them as well. So I want to be able to educate. I want to be able to educate myself and you at the same time, and share that information with you, and also make this an entertaining channel, just like Invisible River Ranch wants to be an entertaining channel. And I think he will be. How many videos do you have up yet? Let me know how many videos you have up. So Marty says good night, and she loves me. Thank you, Marty. I appreciate it. And Invisible River Ranch says for fun. You did find a great place. Is that what you're talking about, for fun? I'm retired, not needing a dime. That's the way to be, Invisible River Ranch, is to be retired and not be dependent on anybody. It's nice to be able to make that secondary income, like with YouTube or with eBay or with rental houses that I'm doing. But it's also nice to know that if that money stopped tomorrow, my life would not end. I would still be able to feed myself, and that's the way you want to be. So Invisible River Ranch doesn't sell anything yet for nothing like I want yet. Well, I'm looking forward to watching your channel in the future, Invisible River Ranch. And again, I want to thank you for giving me a super chat tonight. I think you are my first person to ever do a super chat. And also, I want to thank you, Renee and Todd, Rat's Stash, for giving me a super chat. And I'm going to be doing a video every Sunday. I'm going to try to be consistent about this. And if I'm not going to have a video, then you won't see my thumbnail. But I'll put the thumbnail up maybe a day or two before I do my video, so that you'll know that I'm going to be having a video. And I'm going to try to do it every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. So if you want to come join me on Sundays at 6:30 p.m., I'll try to find interesting topics with good information to talk about on my live streams, and we'll just sit down for an hour every week and talk. So introducing the cat. Okay. I look forward to watching your videos. And thank you again for joining my channel today and being with me. And I will see you all on the next video. Thank you all for joining me. And I love you guys so much. And I hope to see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.